Alright, I hope this time it's going to work. I had it streaming, but it wasn't working, apparently, the last time. So we're going to hopefully assume it's streaming now. Alright, now it's Blackadder saying it's working, so that's good. So it is working now, so I guess I'll do the introductions real quick. This is a League Cup for RTS League. It's RTS League being a team tournament. League Cup being the championship of the non-playoff teams. So essentially you can consider LAD B and GDM B as being the two best teams that didn't make the playoffs. On the top you got LAD B with double Loki and Aranos on the right. On the bottom you have GDM B with the Kronos Pocket, Isis on the left, and Ara on the right. We're going to see some pretty hefty Herseer raids, I'm assuming. Already got Shelby wandering around looking for villagers to kill. These villagers here are being a little too carefree out here. I don't like that he's still out here despite knowing that this army is here, because this army will beat this army. And yeah, now he is running with his villagers. And you got Teal showing up to back up, so looks like he will be able to hunt. But the problem is, you also got Harrow showing up, so it looks like these villagers actually won't be able to hunt. So Pedro needs to move all these vills back, including these. He's probably going to lose a couple right here. So this first big raid here. Let's see if he gets any villagers. And no, didn't actually kill any villagers, but the pushing them back into the base is fairly effective. So he's got to go back, either rely on slower berries or goats, which can be pretty quick with the husbandry upgrade. Just bear with me just a second. I'm going to pull up the stream on my tablet here so I can see chat, which it's not showing up as being on the tablet yet, so I don't know. I guess Blackadder, if you got the stream up, let me know for sure if it's working. In fact, the stream on my tablet. Usually I like to have the stream up on my tablet so I can take a look at chat during the game. We do have a Ra over here doing rain, and he does have one plow upgrade, but he doesn't have husbandry, which is actually, in classical age when you're doing rain, husbandry is more important than plow, so he's actually costing himself quite a bit amount of food. The fact that he doesn't have husbandry researched. He should be really the only one that's benefiting off of this rain, which he is. We see Miracle Man has already grabbed an early second town center. Baco is not playing this very efficiently. He could have grabbed a second town center and actually been pretty safe doing it. I don't like the fact that he's making barracks units. I also don't like the fact that Pedrod is making barracks units either. It's just kind of a waste because the Axemen are so much slower than the Herseer. He's never going to catch up to them. He's never going to really do anything with the Axemen, so they're kind of just a waste of military. I mean, like these guys, they're just going to wander around and be fat and slow for a while, and see now he's out of position, can't defend over here. And even if he does show up, this army will beat his Axemen anyway, because Shelby's mixing in some raiding cavalry. But he is going to retreat anyway. Really isn't much of a point for him to fight here. There's plenty he could find elsewhere. This is a decent little raid and a good deconstruct here of the manor. I don't know if he's actually going to kill any villagers. He should aim for the Terma first, which is what he's doing. So he might kill, if he's careful, kill this one villager here. So yeah, he's going to kill the one villager, which isn't bad. Harrow hasn't done a whole lot with his raids. Okay, now I do see my stream up on RTS League 2, so I have the chat up. And yes, if you're wondering about the quality of the stream, it's not like my stream is exactly the greatest. My laptop kind of sucks, so. But a a blurry stream is better than no stream, I guess. And right here we got Payne taking a pretty serious 2v1 with his military kind of getting all blocked up. So he lost quite a few units here for no real good reason. As you can see, and like I touched on, this army of axemen isn't doing anything at all other than wandering around. Like, yeah, it's just pointless. This should just be a straight up fast heroic as an ISIS player. There's no reason to stay classical and make axemen, because now he's going to run half of them all the way down here to try to counter these Hersier. By the time his axemen get anywhere close to down here, the Hersier are going to be like on the other complete side of the map. So he did get heroic now, but a 10-minute, almost 11-minute heroic is just way too slow. Baco is trying to grab a second town center here. I think he'll be able to get it. These guys should stop chasing the Hersier, yeah, and come over here. So, yeah, they'll force him back. The camels are doing some pretty decent work against a primarily Terma army. These guys still looking for villagers. The axemen now, after a long trek down here, are headed back to the front. Just such a waste. Miracle Man, he is losing a decent amount of army here for no good reason. But I do expect to be seeing a pretty quick mythic probably from a couple of these Loki players. Fimbulwinter on this map is pretty good, and then of course we've got the Fenris Wolves, which on the current patch are maybe just slightly overpowered, but this yeah, now he's fighting with 3 camels at a time. Pull up the whole army. It's just so many axemen. He doesn't even have a Migdol yet. Alright, Baco did shifting sands. Something was here that he shifted. Oh, he shifted his army down here to defend, which isn't exactly an effective use of shifting sands, but he is killing off the army down here. Now we have Ancestor's Eclipse being cast. This is a little premature. His army is so far back, and he doesn't have any siege at all, so this Ancestor's Eclipse isn't really going to do too much, provided Shelby doesn't fight, which he shouldn't. I'm not sure. Yeah, just keep running. There's no point in him fighting this. There's just Pedro just doesn't have enough siege to really even do much of a push. So yeah, keep running, man. Keep running. It's the stream lag. Yeah, sorry. When nobody other than me is on to stream and commentate, I guess I gotta do it. But there is a little bit of game lag too going on, which isn't me. Yeah, I don't know why he fought this. I think this is kind of a waste for him to fight the Ancestors. With this, the villagers attacking this, he could have easily pushed it back. So, well, he did defend effectively. He did lose a little more of the military than what he probably should have. And Harrow is up in Mythic already. He did advance through Hell, so he's going to have the Flying Nidhogg. And now Shelby is up through Tier, and now he's used Fimbulwinter. We've got a wolf pack here, which is actually a pretty decent spawn. If he continues to press here, he's going to take this town center pretty easily. Provided the one problem with the wolves is they're kind of stupid. So you had all 8 wolves running after a villager there, but now they've come over here, and yeah, now they're doing just a ton of work right here. The wolves have at 14 attack. It's pretty good attack, and yeah, Pedron's going to lose his forward town center there, and Teal's army is badly out of position, doing not much of anything. So Pedrad has no help whatsoever, and Shelby is basically doubled up Pedrad's score. So yeah, I don't know why he didn't really need. He's also trash talking a little bit, telling Pedrad he's got a nice score. Yeah, he didn't really need to use the old flaming weapons. I mean, he's already absolutely demolishing Pedrad. And over on this side, Miracle Man's got Baco pushed back, and here you got this army that's not doing anything, and he did chaos a few units, but the units are still chasing him, so... Yeah, this is kind of nice here, kind of an age of pacifism. You got everybody just next to each other. Oh, so much for that. Pedrad, he's fighting back here. Still just an army of axemen. Well, Hero doesn't quite notice this yet, but I guess Pedrad's had enough and he's running. Yeah, this army of axemen, this is the most inefficient, awful army ever. And you still got this battle lord chasing after. Yeah, that's funny. But yeah, over here we got this town center. It's about to fall. This town center already falls. So yeah, Lad's got a pretty strong advantage here. Unless like Shelby disconnects, I don't think that GDM's gonna win. And yeah, they're resigning. Now he's using flaming weapons. So yeah, this is pretty much a demolishment here. He had the two Egyptians just not good at all. So yeah, that was a quick GG right there. But yeah, I don't know. The classical age axemen it's never a good idea. But you gotta go fast heroic. You have to. Yeah, and why he was hunting this far out? I mean, he just put himself in a big hole right away. I mean, it's normal. Egyptians' economy is going to be lower, but they need to be better in this. I mean, even the raw economy should be, by the time you get to about 13, 14 minutes, should pretty much have caught up to everybody else, and it didn't. Yeah. Yeah, and as Egypt, you have to fast heroic, because otherwise, just the classical army just can't keep up with hers here. So it's just a waste to make axemen